It was just kind of like sad that we couldn't be there for our own introduction. Today is the first day of like proper UK lockdown.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then also today's a very special day. Well, tomorrow is, and today is the start of something special.
Yeah, so our parents officially met each other. I mean, when I say technically, they've met each other before,
but
in a more like traditional setting.
Yeah.
Yes, that's happening today.
Sadly, you know, we're on FaceTime to our parents, and it was just kind of like sad that we couldn't be there for our own introduction. Like it sucks. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, how are you feeling, Seyi?
Homesick.
2 days later.
That's Peruzzi. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Frankie and Seyi channel. My name is Frankie and this is Seyi and we're back again.
You don't even know it? I'm Frankie and this is Seyi. As you all know, we are all
In this crisis, in this pandemic together.
I hope everyone's doing okay.
Yeah.
I hope that, I hope everyone's okay, really. Like, this is not a joke. Obviously, stay at home. Just follow the instructions they're telling you.
Yeah, I mean, that's all we can do at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
we're just waiting for all this to be over and just get onto our
Normal
lives.
Yeah,
I mean,
hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think this has affected us in many ways.
Mhm.
And I think this is also one of the reasons why we felt like we needed to do this video.
Mhm.
Because we were supposed to travel to Nigeria, our home, motherland.
so we're supposed to travel to Nigeria on the 21st of March.
Yeah.
And closer to that time, all this kicked off. We had to sort of cancel the trip. I mean, before we even cancelled the trip, the airline, shortly after we cancelled the trip, the airline cancelled our flights because...
We didn't actually cancel our trip, but I think we decided not to go. We got that our flight was cancelled because at the time, Nigeria was
imposing a travel ban.
Yeah, so we couldn't go to Nigeria, couldn't see our family. It was a lot to take in because like that trip was meant to be, was meant to be a very significant trip for us and a next step in our relationship. So
Yes.
no,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. And yes.
We were meant to go to Nigeria to do our introduction. And I know you're like, hold on, intro, what? Everyone's like confused. I think whenever we say introduction to people, if you're Nigerian, like different people think different things. They're like, oh, you're engaged. We're not engaged.
You know,
Hasn't put a ring on it.
engagement is money. You get it.
No, we're not. And I think this boils down to the fact that I am Igbo and Seyi is Yoruba.
Mhm.
So when you say introduction to an Igbo person, they understand it just means what the word is, introduction, like families introducing each other. Whereas I'll let you speak on your culture. So.
And to be honest, I think it's also one of those things where, to an extent, I don't really understand my own culture because essentially, it's more of when it happens to you, then you have a better understanding of the processes around it. But my intention is to be with this lovely Igbo queen, and that being said, I would know more of a tradition with regards to marriage rights than my own because I haven't experienced much of my own. So to be honest, I can't really tell you what mine is, but I know there is definitely a difference culturally than yours.
So when you say introduction to an Igbo person, like I mentioned earlier, it means just our families coming together to meet each other. And then we'll be there and all that. Whereas, like Yoruba people, your introduction is pretty much your engagement party sort of thing.
From my knowledge, it's basically you marry. I mean, even at this point, a lot of people have been saying,
like
my
oh,
wife.
congratulations,
saying,
oh, your wife. And I'm like, oh, guys, I'm not married yet. But no, but
I'm a farmer. I'm still working hard with the farm to get that ring.
No, so yeah, so we were meant to, our introduction was supposed to happen on the 25th, and honestly that morning I was sad because, like, you know, this is something special for us and our families as well. Some of them haven't met each other before, some of them have, but like your people, they were like 17 people from, it's meant to be a small event, right? And then,
but trust us, you're about people to clap.
And then like even the dress code, like you guys like really showed
everyone's
out.
scatter, you know.
Everyone had like a color. The color was purple.
Yeah,
like
where is it's called classy. Well, classy, you can't. Oh my Jesus. We're just classy.
Shay's parents arrived the day before, and then the following day they arrived from Lagos to Umuahia, and then stayed in the hotel, and then they came to our house. They brought some gifts to give to my family, and they just had food.
Yeah, and everyone was really happy, and that's something we're particularly happy about, that everyone got on well.
Yeah, especially because I mean I don't think it's not too relevant now as it was then, like the fact that you and I are of different tribes, but it still plays a part in, like, you know, we have to manage
manage expectations. Always ringing the bell that, okay, this is different territory, like it's something culturally that is different to us, and we're just managing expectation. Okay, this is how they do it, then they communicate with themselves and say, oh, this is how it's done, and that kind of thing. So ultimately everyone got on well, and something we're super happy about. But it's super unfortunate we couldn't be there because we essentially it was celebration of us.
But we weren't there. But we called on FaceTime and got to speak to everyone. The next thing, people be wondering, like, okay, why are you doing introduction right now? Like, what? How did that come about?
First reasons first has to do with the fact that at some point her dad wasn't respecting our relationship. I mean, from what I understand, respect should be. In the sense that, so there was this particular point, apparently some people came over to Frankie's parents' house expressing interest in marrying Frankie. And you're like, what the fuck? No. And at this point, I'm like, he's met me, and Frankie has made it clear that I'm a boyfriend. But there was just that, I guess, what they understand is totally different from what we would understand. And it was more of a thing. Frankie spoke to me about it, that this is how it's done, the culture. And one thing I was particular about was that, okay, once we do this, would there be any pressure from anyone to get married pronto? And once she said that, and once I spoke to her sister-in-law, and she said that there was like no pressure to expedite anything, I'm like, okay, fine, then ultimately we want to be together long run. Yeah, see, we're making plans. What is this? So here's the thing. Frankie thinks she knows when it happened, but
when it will happen?
Well, she has no clue. So
I think I have an idea, but I'm not even, like, I don't feel like, for me, I'm okay. Like, no, but you know this. But I am okay. Like, the whole marriage aspect of it is, for me, like, I am okay where we are in our relationship. Like, you know, there's nothing anyone would tell me. But it's just more of like for people to respect our, like, you know, I want a small wedding. Like, I'm literally like, I could happily elope, get married, come back, and like, yeah, it's done. But we know
it's not possible.
Yeah,
small wedding is possible. It depends on the definition of small. 250.
Do you mean for the like white wedding or for the traditional wedding?
Traditional wedding, we don't have control of the numbers.
Yeah, but 250 guests, that's a lot of people, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I did like our merch. we actually did not make this.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, so a friend gave it to us. Larry, I'm sure.
Video. Yeah. If you haven't watched it,
Yeah.
go watch that video. Yeah.
Yeah.
He made this mug for us as a graduation present. So
Yeah.
Seyi has his, I have mine.
Yeah. But now we're thinking of changing the logo, so.
Yeah, so watch this space. When we're closer together and
when you finally come back from Germany.
when I come back from Germany, hopefully and everything, like you guys will be firing you with the videos. Oh jeez. That's pretty much it really. Like we just wanted to just tell you guys what's going on in our lives. I think we kind of like to just control what we're sharing and like little bits here and there. But yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys and understand with us that it's not easy creating content because we're so far away from each other. But now during this period, we are closer together.
Quarantine thing.
Yeah, we're closer together and we'll just be pumping as much videos as we can. So, slow down. Soft. But no worries. Till next time, guys.
Okay, see you. Bye.